What's good, guys? It's TSG. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the most anticipated games coming out in 2023. Let's go. Starting the list, we're going to begin with Fire Emblem Engage coming out on the Nintendo Switch on January 20th. For anyone that doesn't know, Fire Emblem is a tactical RPG game where it's a bird's eye view and you're moving your pieces around and going turn-based, trying to progress through the story, level up your characters, play to their strengths, avoid their weaknesses, and really dive into the story. The first experience I personally had with Fire Emblem was Fire Emblem Three Houses, which came out in 2019, I believe, and that had me hooked. And I spent way too many hours that I'm willing to actually admit to you guys playing that game. I'm actually doing another run through of that game right now, preparing for this game coming out in a couple of days. So I am really excited for this. From all the things that I've watched and read, they've added a lot more into this game. They've made some changes, gone back to the traditional weapon triangle. They're actually bringing back a lot of historic characters. So if you've never played this game before, it's fine. You don't need to know the previous characters, but if you have played them, it'll be a nice little bit of nostalgia for you jumping into this game. The next game that I'm super excited for is Hogwarts Legacy, coming out on February 10th. On all platforms except for the Switch. That's going to be coming down a bit later. I'm not sure exactly when, but on PC and PlayStation, it's coming out February 10th. So I don't even know what to say about this game. This game has been something that Harry Potter fans have been asking for so damn long. We have been waiting and praying for an open world RPG where we could spend time in Hogwarts, go to Hogsmeade, explore it, really get stuck into the magic of the castle, choose whether we want to be good or bad. Just like in Knights of the Old Republic, having a moral code, choosing whether we want to be a good witch or wizard or someone evil. The fact that we can actually use unforgivable curses in this game is going to be sick. Any Harry Potter fan at all has been waiting so long for this game. It's been delayed previously. Fingers crossed it doesn't get delayed again. February 10th is the current date for it. There's not much that we know about the story. We know a little bit that it's about something to do with the Goblin Rebellion, potentially, but I am excited to be able to play this game, jump in, explore the castles, explore everything, and really get that taste of Hogwarts, Harry Potter, and life in that wizarding world that, again, like I say, we have been dreaming about ever since we were kids, ever since we played those original PlayStation 1, PC, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone games. Those horrible graphics, the fact that we have a game like this coming out is incredible. The next game on the list is one that I'm actually really excited for, and that's Star Wars Jedi Survivor. This is coming out on March 17th. For any of you guys that haven't played Star Wars The Fallen Order, that was incredible. It was such a cool way to get back into the Star Wars universe, and that's a little bit of a trend that we've seen with the Harry Potter universe and now with the Star Wars universe. They're really building out these places that we can go into. Like, look at the gameplay. It looks incredible. This was some of the best lightsaber action that we could use, some of the best story in a Star Wars narrative that we've seen in a long time. I mean, comparing it to the dreadful movies that came out, the story of this game was incredible. If they can give us the same thing, honestly, that would be good enough. Maybe a little bit more customization with the lightsabers and outfits and your ships, and just a little bit more customization would be incredible. But honestly, the base game for Fallen Order was already incredible. I'm sure if they just keep it at that quality, honestly, I don't think anyone is going to complain. And like I said, the quality of the fights in the game is incredible, man. It feels like you're really a Jedi. I mean, look at this, like just jumping around, going from place to place, using a lightsaber. It makes you feel like a real Jedi. And it's such a cool feeling to be able to be put into this world and actually feel like you belong there. The next game on this list has been something that we have been waiting for a long time as well. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, coming out on May 12th on the Nintendo Switch. This is obviously the sequel to Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was by far, hands down, I'm pretty sure it still is, the greatest game on Nintendo Switch to date. The fact that it's still playable today, that it still feels good, it completely switched up the way that we played Zelda games. This has been in the making for a very long time. It looks like they're using the same engine as Breath of the Wild, so we can expect more of the same. And honestly, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. The fact that we can get back into this world again, all of these games that I'm mentioning really are games that left you wanting more, wanting you to go back into that universe. And this is another game which I am sure I am going to spend hours playing this game. I am excited to get back into this game, see what they've been building, and really get stuck into it. These next two games unfortunately don't have specific dates just yet, but the next one on the list is Illuvium. Illuvium is a mix of an open world collectible game and an auto battler. So for anyone that's played Dota Underlords, Teamfight Tactics, or Auto Chess, that's the kind of battle mechanics you could expect in Illuvium. And the characters you're gonna be using, you're gonna collect in the overworld by going out to explore, capture, battle, and use them into that arena. So this game has been in development for over 2 years now. They've recently come out with a beta for the overworld, for their arena, and they've actually got a mobile game as well, Illuvium Zero. The community for this game is absolutely diehard. And the fact that we're looking at potentially a new monster collection game coming off the back of the latest Pokemon games, which were less than ideal, they didn't live up to the expectations that we were hoping. It's really, really exciting. The fact that we have these new creatures that we might build an attachment to is very, very exciting. And I'm really looking forward to see what they do when this game does actually hit the market. And the final game that we're looking at today that I'm really, really looking forward to in 2023, this also doesn't have a date just yet, but it's looking at fall 2023, Spider-Man 2. Of course, Marvel Spider-Man 1 on the PlayStation was an absolute success. They followed that up with Miles Morales, also an incredible game. And now we're looking at Spider-Man 2. This is a game that I'm so excited to play. I was stuck into the original Spider-Man for so long. I'm personally not a big fan of superhero games or even superhero movies, if I'm being honest. But this was one game where when you played as Spider-Man, you felt like Spider-Man. The ability to swing from building to building, the fight scenes, the fact that you were controlling it in that way was incredible. And I am so excited for Spider-Man 2 to come out so we can get back into that and get back into the suit. All right, guys, those are the games that I am most looking forward to this year in 2023. Let me know if you agree with me. What are these games that you most looking forward to? Did I miss anything that you think should have been on this list? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.